All right, so Gamegenic released 3 new binders specifically for Star Wars Unlimited, and I wanted to take a look at each one of them. So they come in at 3 different price points. We've got the sort of, plasticky, cheap, I don't know what they call it, but normal binder. They've got this more premium, zipped, nice feeling binder, and they've got this gigantic premium cardboard XL, which I haven't opened yet, and I will in this video. But let's start with the normal one. I'm going to call it the normal one because I don't know what else to call it. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. All right, so taking a look at this thing, it's printed. It's the only one that is printed with a design on it. The one on the back looks really cool, but I just remembered that it actually has this because the first time that I actually turned it over was about 5 minutes ago when I recorded it. So it has a sort of elastic thing holding it closed, which is kind of nice. However, I like it more when it's like on front. It's the opposite way, like where you're putting it from front to back, or no, back to front to open it. But whatever, it's fine. It's a little weird that the image is off center. I understand that it's because when this is here, if it was not that way, it would, this would block the art, but that's another reason why I wish it was the other way around. Like, this is much cooler looking than this, and this is the back, which I don't know, I never see. But other than that, it's your standard sort of flimsy binder. I've got my trade stuff in here right now, and everything is looking pretty good. It's nice and lightweight, which is cool. The pages are pages. It seems like it fits enough stuff, especially for just a trade binder. I don't think I would want to do like long-term storage in this because it's not zipped. Like, all, these are open. Maybe a little bit more risky to keep highly valued cards in a binder like this, but otherwise pretty nice product. The main complaint I have about this binder is that it is really freaking slippery. Like, taking it out of my backpack, I've dropped it a couple times because this material, whatever they're using, is like, I don't know, it's very slick and very slippery, and I continue to drop it. So that's my biggest complaint with this. Otherwise, I actually really like this. I like the weight of it. I like the, sort of flexibility, and it feels, it feels nice other than the slipperiness. And I'll have to check the price. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check the price. So this one's actually called the Casual Album, which I think is kind of a weird name for it, but whatever. And it retails for $26. I think for $26, this is fine. Not too many complaints. That's like, not that much money to spend on a decent looking binder that's specific to the game that you're, using it for. I'm sure you can find cheaper, but I think this works well. All right, moving on. All right, so this is the Zip Up album. So we go from the Casual album to the Zip Up album. And this one actually, I really like. The material's nice. It zips. It's a nice feeling zipper. Nice and soft on the inside here. Probably a bunch of dog hair in it now, unfortunately, but that's just what happens. The pages, I think, feel the same. Let me see. Let's do a side-by-side comparison of the pages. They feel, pretty much the same. Yeah, I'd say the same. Not any noticeable difference between the pages and the binders, but I do really like the material on the outside. I like that it has this nice soft interior, and I like that it is zipped. And I just think that the like black on black sort of like, debossed, embossed, I don't know which one, but this is a nice looking binder, and I'm pretty glad I picked this up. So this binder I did buy with my own money. Same with the Cardboard XL. We'll talk about that one in a minute. But the other one, the first one, was sent to me with the press kit that FFG sent out before the set came out. So this one I bought with my own money. I'm very glad that I did, and I probably will do it again once this is filled up. Let me check the price of this one. Okay, so this one's $37, so $11 more than the other one. kind of getting into, more expensive territory for a binder, but I personally find this one to be worth it. I really like the look and feel, and yeah, I'm just super happy with this one. I dig it. All right, and the third binder. Give me 1 second to bring it back on the table. So the last binder is this gigantic Cardport XL. So this thing is huge. It's so big that it comes with its own carrying handle. And allegedly, it fits into an IKEA Kallax shelf, which I do have back there. So I'm going to test this out in there once I open it, and we will see how it goes. So this binder retailed for $70. So this is twice the price of that other binder that we just saw, the zip up binder. So I expect this to feel pretty premium for that price, because $70 on a thing to store your cards just seems like a lot. But theoretically, it can hold a lot more cards than that last one, which is cool. Okay. They're thanking me. Okay. Let's open this guy. That was a noise. Okay. All right. So this actually feels pretty nice. Like, the material is pretty much the same material as was on the other one. It's got that same texture to it, which I like a lot. There's a little silica gel packet in here. Oh, wow. The exposure is terrible. So sorry about that for the overhead camera. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot here. Also, it doesn't come with any pages. I'm now realizing. Does it say that on the box? All right. Let's see if it says it on the box. It must. It must. Not on the front. Okay. It says it in small print right here. Pages not included. Sorry, you guys probably can't see that. It's not gonna focus, but trust me, that's what it says. Pages not included. So you got to pay $70 for this gigantic D-ring binder, and then you got to buy the pages. So that's definitely a choice. This is definitely not a budget-friendly product, but it does feel nice. Okay, I like that it has this like slip cover, because, when you got a bunch of cards in here, you don't want them to get dusty or anything like that. So it just like slides in like that. Fits pretty nice. It does. It has this thing, which, like, what am I supposed to put here? Like, we know it's Star Wars Unlimited because it says it right here. What am I actually supposed to put here? Like, this would in theory replace my gigantic master set binder, which I actually think does if it works, if it holds enough cards, which I think it does technically. I think you can fit like 48 pages in here. And so that'd be 48 times like 24 or something like that. Enough cards to fit a master set, at least for set one. But this is like way smaller and more manageable than the gigantic zip up binders that I have for those. And it's also branded, which is nice. So I like this more than I thought I would for the price, honestly. Like, $70 is pretty expensive, especially if, I'm going to be doing this for multiple sets, but it's kind of cool. So here's where I'll throw in some B-roll of the thing in the Kallax. Let me see if I can get some pages for this so we can really test it. And yeah, I'll be back on another day, but it'll be the same video. Okay, hopping back in to say that I looked it up, and it looks like these pages are sold out like literally everywhere, the actual Gamegenic ones. So I may have to grab a different brand to try them in this. But I would really like to have, the matching brand with the binder, just to make sure that it like actually works as intended. So maybe a couple days before I get to finish this review, but you won't notice. So see you in a second. All right. So it's another day. I did not find the Gamegenic version of these 24 pocket pages, but I did find these from Dragon Shield. So hopefully they fit this binder. And there's like a million holes on the side of them, so it should work. These are actually a little tiny bit more expensive than if I had gone with the Gamegenic ones by, I don't know, about $5, which is kind of annoying, but you know, we buy a $70 binder and we buy $30 worth of pages to fill it with. And that seems insane because it is. So, yeah, I'm going to open these. We're going to see if they fit. I really hope they do. All right. So basically turns out the Gamegenic ones are sold out everywhere, including online. So I didn't want to wait a million years to film the rest of this. So I just did it. Just got these and we'll hopefully be able to fit these in here and it'll work out okay. So let's see how this works. I'm a little wary of these because, I mean, high school, but you know, in high school you have these binders and the rings get all messed up super quickly, become super annoying. Let me move this mouse out of the way. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess like you're not opening and closing these things as much as you would a 3-ring binder that you have in school, which is my only other frame of reference. But yeah, I don't know. It's a mild concern, I guess. And then also getting the pages in correctly. Wow, this is giving me really annoying flashbacks. Okay, I think I did it. I think all the pages are on there, right? Let's see if they... do they all fit? I got rid of the box for this thing. I'm going to look it up. Okay, so I can't actually figure out what's going on here in terms of if it'll fit all these pages or not. It doesn't say anywhere on their website. It also says that it fits 12 or 24 pocket, and I have no idea what 12 would look like. Is it just like half of it? Or is it not front and back? It's like only front or something? I don't know. I could probably look it up pretty easy, but I did not do that. I guess I'm trying to put too many on at a time. Okay. Once these are in there, though, should be okay. There we go. Okay, close them. All right, there we go. There it is. This is the 20 million pocket page thing. They fit on the thing, so that's good news. That is good news. I don't know if the Gamegenic ones will fit better or worse or what, but they fit. Does it sag? Doesn't seem to sag at all. I don't know how I would show that on the camera, but you know how sometimes like the weight of these things would sag to the ground basically and like pull all these down. Can I show you this? Maybe it's a little bit, but not too bad. Not too bad. Feels pretty stable. Okay, so let me go grab some cards and I'll test it out, see how it works. All right, so am I going to change from this binder to this other binder? You can see how much just like larger this one is compared to this one. This one holds a lot more pages, so it's a lot thicker, and yeah, it's not zipped though. But all right, let's throw some of these in there, see how it looks. Get this whole first page into this thing. You know, I went into this expecting to really not like this binder because it's very expensive, and it just seemed like kind of a hassle for what it is and all that. But I don't know. So far, I kind of like it. I would not recommend it to anybody who is even remotely budget conscious. But if you don't care and you just want the most premium product possible to store your master sets or whatever other crazy collecting you're doing, so far, I think this is a good way to go, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? Like, I like that it's smaller. It feels a little bit more like, you know, you pay more attention to the 3 rows that are on the page instead of being just bombarded by, you know, all this. So I like that. Okay. Well, that's enough for now. It's enough to at least test this out and just see how it works. It's a binder. We get it. It looks pretty cool. I think, okay, the one annoying thing, my premonition here is that once this is like really filled up, this is going to get super tall, and it might get kind of annoying to like flip the pages, because you have to kind of like lift them up and over and then like up and back, rather than when they're just bound together. You obviously don't have to worry about that, but I don't know. I like it. I like the look of it. I like how it feels. I like the fact that it fits into the Calax, super nice. So yeah, I actually really like this. I don't know if I'm going to pick up a bunch more for each set. This is already kind of like scuffed up, which is annoying, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I like it. Maybe I'll get 2 more so that I can fit all 3 of them on a shelf like they're meant to be. But also that's super expensive. So hopefully they go on sale at some point and I can buy them because nobody else wants them. But I don't know. It is cool. Like I would only use this for long-term storage kind of stuff. I don't even know if I would use this as like a collection binder for each set that you're like pulling stuff in and out of. That seems like a pain. It's clearly meant for this sort of, you know, like normal hyperspace foil like layout, because of the 4 across. If you're just, you know, if you got play sets of cards, you probably go, you know, 1, 2, 3 across. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Cooler than I thought it would be, but still a very niche product. So I think that's it. If I had to pick a favorite, it would definitely be this one. I think this one is a really solid binder. I like this thing a lot. I like everything about this one, to be honest. So if I were to recommend a single binder out of the new ones that were released, it would be this one. Feels really nice, feels premium, not too crazy, overpriced, expensive. It's going to keep your cards nice and organized and nice and safe with the zipper. Nice feel to it. Star Wars Unlimited branding. Yeah, honestly, love this one. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you want to see more of this kind of thing, subscribe to the channel. Oh, and if you want to watch me move my entire giant master set binder for set 1 over to this one in a future video, let me know. Maybe I'll just do that while I'm talking about random stuff or talk about collecting or whatever. So if that interests you, let me know. If not, also tell me so that I don't waste my time and do it. But yeah, see you guys on the next one. Bye.